Hi, welcome to the AI Tutor. It's a learning assistant to help kids with assisted AI-generated personalized learning. Once you log in, there's an onboarding flow. You simply select a grade, um, whatever you're interested in. So I'm interested in animals in space, and we move on to the next phase. Um, each time you log in, they can select a subject that they are interested in. We'll go with English language arts. This is where the AI is factoring in the grade, the interests, and the subject that the student selected to build a personalized learning plan. Of course, for the hackathon, there are only very few data points are being considered, but in reality, when we actually do implement this as a production application, it would factor in age, it would factor in things like state that you're coming from so that we can align to state standards, and it can even factor in teacher specified instructions if we had or parent specified instructions, um, you know, where we specify target skills. So the first thing that the AI generated is a diagnostic assessment to get an understanding of where the student is currently at. This helps the AI figure out what is the complexity of the lesson that it should be generating. So each of these questions have skills attached to them that will tell the AI where to focus on. And once we get through the quiz, um, clearly I didn't do very well. You can see here on the side the AI is working on a plan, and it's picked up my interest of space, and it kind of make it made the lesson in a space theme. Students can see what they selected, the correct answer, and a helpful hint as to why the chosen answer was right or wrong. And once the AI is done completing the lesson plan, we'll be able to move on to the next, to the actual learning actually. So this is just a diagnostic assessment. Here is where it's created a custom lesson plan for me, where it's factored in the skills that I was doing well at, doing poorly at, and made it into a space themed lesson. um, for each lesson there are um, you know uh, there are quick knowledge checks at the end. This will help the AI also understand the next lesson, should that be you know more difficult, less difficult. So it'll keep tailoring it. Again, for the hackathon, I've only implemented a 3-phase lesson plan. So it does a lesson, a quiz, a lesson, a quiz, and a lesson and a quiz again. um, the model being used is Amazon Nova Pro, and it has a bunch of tools at its disposal to create the lesson, create the quiz, evaluate the student responses, and kind of really personalize it. And you can see the second section was the next phase, and again there's a quick quiz at the end. And this will keep going for another round. um, that's pretty much it.